Pretty good sense of humor right there. He was talking about maybe I had lipstick on or something like that. But my man is truly amazing. We want to jam together, but I don't read music. He does. So I'm going to have to do a lot of practice to catch up. But
Yeah, a lot to catch.
You couldn't just jump in and jam with him. Well, the conversation about autism is always evolving, and having nationally recognized experts on the subject is a huge thing.
Yeah, and we'd like to welcome right now Jackie Vargas. Thank you for sharing your story. You're one of the founders of the symposium, and with you is Dr. Terry Hamlin, and you're going to be one of the speakers at the symposium. You're from New York, so you came out here for this event. So I'd like to start out just asking you, what are you going to be covering when it's your turn to speak?
Well, it's my favorite topic in the world, but I'm going to be talking about children with autism, and really helping people recognize that autism is a really complex disease process, and I don't think that's well understood yet. It's only behaviorally diagnosed by observing a child, and you look for deficits in social communication and these repetitive and restrictive patterns of play. But there's so much more going on with these children. They have high levels of anxiety and stress. They have gastrointestinal problems. They have immune deficiencies. They have significant sleep disorders. And those are the kind of things that if you begin to treat those comorbid, what they call comorbid conditions, the children do remarkably well. They get so much better, such that they're able to attend better and begin to socialize. So that's what I'm going to be talking about.
And are these some things that you discovered about St. John, too, that he had some other issues that were making, to be uncomfortable and stressed out or anxious?
Yes, he did have and continues to have gastrointestinal issues, and so yeah, the answer is yes.
Well, nobody can exist comfortably that way. I mean, everybody wants to have a feeling of peace and that your body is working well. So do you have recommendations then? I know you've written a book, so you surely do. Can we hold it up? Autism and the stress effect.
That's correct, yeah. So I think I do have a lot of recommendations about really how to help children. One of the things that we do at the Center for Discovery, which is the school that I work at, we're a residential school with a medical facility. So we have the advantage of having physicians right there with us. But we work on things that help reduce the stress level of the children. So, cortisol is the stress hormone that's really elevated in many children with autism. And there are things that you can do, such as our previous speaker spoke about diet. So we're on 150 acres and we organically farm everything. So the children eat all organic foods. They're outside in nature. They're able to exercise. And exercise is one of the key factors in reducing stress in these children. So they have throughout their school day lots of different opportunities to get really vigorous and move around, and that sort of sucks up some of that cortisol that's sort of running in the system and helps them calm down. But we use a lot of visual strategies, things that allow the children to understand what to expect in their environment. And that's the problem with autism. They don't know what to expect. They're not reading the facial cues like we're doing right here. So they're at a loss all the time and they're anxious. So there are so many things.
And is it true every case is going to be different? Every individual will have a different type of reaction, which makes it for the parent and the clinician so hard to figure out, hey, what's the right route? Like obviously you're an amazing parent. You started the symposium and you're all behind it and you're educating other parents, but I would imagine that's a big struggle for parents, finding the right information to treat the right symptoms for your individual child.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So we use some technology right now, and that, I'll speak a lot about that at the conference tomorrow, but I'm actually wearing a stress monitor right now, and on my phone it's telling me about how stressed I am, and I think I'm at, it's color-coded, and the reds are really stressed, so I'm right up there.
We're so easy, though.
It's a great show. But.
Just really quick, Jackie, as a parent, what will the symposium offer to parents?
Well, we have two other guest speakers besides Dr. Hamlin who are here with us, and that's Dr. Peter Setzmari, and he's going to be giving a particular talk tomorrow, and then on the labels in autism that we often hear, high functioning and low functioning. Right. He's done a great study called the Pathways in Autism Study. So he's going to talk about the results from that survey, the result from that research project. And Dr. Peter Mundy, who's going to be talking about joint attention, which, as he just explained to me, what we're all doing right now, which is we're focusing on each other and answering the questions. So he's going to be talking about the problems in joint attention and how that impedes learning.
Well, thank you for sharing, again, all this information. There's so much. We're going to have the information on the symposium on our website, rivercitylivetv.com. It will all be there. We appreciate you guys coming out and educating our audience and us as well.
Thank you so much.
Stick around, more River City Live coming up right after this.
We're back.